Oh, it depends on how the education is used. Now, the white supremacists do not mind black people being, quote, unquote, educated as long as they are not trying to educate their way out of that system, or they become a threat to the system. They don't mind you learning how to read and write and all like that, or drive a bus or whatever, or even work in a chemical laboratory at a very quote-unquote high level, as long as it's serving the system of white supremacy. But now, when you start saying that you want to do away with the system and replace it with a system of justice, then that's when they don't want you to use your quote-unquote education. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, otherwise they wouldn't allow you to learn anything. But like in the movie, the TV series Roots, they didn't mind fiddler learning how to play the fiddle because that's entertaining for them. I mean, so have fiddler come up from the slave shack to the big house, and we're going to have some ceremonies up here entertaining our plantation owner friends from the next plantation. They're coming over. We're having a ball tonight. So have fiddler come up and play the fiddle, or have Phyllis Wheatley come up and recite poetry, if it's going to entertain us as slave masters, as white supremacists. I mean, we don't mind our slaves being educated as long as their education is used to sustain the system. But now, if they're going to use it in any way to do away with the system and replace it with another system, presumably the system of justice, then we will be opposed to that as slave masters, as white supremacists. We are opposed to anything that our victims learn that's going to point them toward trying to actually produce justice.